Church, our fourth Sunday of Trinity Short Talk and Messy Service. I'm here in West End this week because we've been doing a little bit of cleaning to try and prepare for our opening for private worship. And also, we have a wedding in Bisley Church this weekend, the first one since lockdown, which is awesome. So let us start with a prayer. God of love, turn our hearts to your ways. Give us strength, courage and wisdom as we continue on our journey in these changing times. We pray especially for Debbie and David as they prepare for their new life together in marriage, that they may grow in love and faith together. Grant us all, as we stay held within your loving arms, your peace. Amen. So today I'm going to talk rubbish. Now, some people might say, what's different to normal? But, it's been in the news quite a lot recently, not me talking rubbish, obviously. And I'd like to challenge us today to think about what we are doing to our beautiful world. Now, some people react well to challenge and some people do not. Sometimes people tell us the truth and we don't really want to hear it. It can be especially difficult to hear a truth that challenges the way that we live, that points us to having to make some changes. For example, over the last few years, environmental experts have been telling us that plastic is building up in our oceans, which is really sad. This is damaging, obviously, to animals and plants. So much plastic, causing so many problems. So instead of using bags like this, single-use plastic bags, it took me ages to find one of these, I have to confess. We are asked to use bags that we don't throw away immediately. Ones like this, perhaps. So I wonder, how have you responded to this truth? Do you believe what the scientists are saying? If you do believe, then you will make the change to the shopping bags when you go to the supermarket. No longer will you use the simple plastic bags that hold your shopping, but you'll go out and buy a stronger bag that you can use each time you shop. Some people, though, even though they've seen the pictures of the sea full of plastic, will continue to use plastic in the same way that they always have, because it's easier to do so. It takes too much effort to remember every time to take another bag with you, and variations of excuses to follow that. They will often criticise the scientists who've been telling them, saying things like, well, there isn't enough proof, or it's all a little bit extreme, isn't it? Or even, I'm not sure, but there are other opinions than this. So you see, when we don't like truth, the truth that someone's telling us that might cause us to change, we can often react badly. We might be critical about that person or grumble about what they're saying. And it's often because basically we don't want to change. We don't want to change the way that we live our lives, because these changes might cost us in some way. When Jesus was teaching people about the truths of God's kingdom, people reacted to him in different ways. Some people listened to him and did what he suggested. However, a lot of people criticised him, grumbled about him, attacked him personally, saying things like, well, he's a glutton and a drunkard, a friend to tax collectors and sinners. This was a big thing in biblical times. And this comes from our gospel reading today, which is Matthew 11. People can react the same way to Jesus today. Some will listen and do what Jesus might suggest that we do to change our lives, while others can find what Jesus says so challenging that they'll try and write Jesus off, saying things like, there's not enough proof, or it's a bit extreme, or even, there are other opinions about this. So, how will you react to the truth that Jesus speaks to you this week? When he challenges something about the way you live your life, will you listen? Will you follow? Will you change what you're doing? Or will you grumble and be critical? As followers of Jesus, let us react. Let us react well to the challenges by doing what he would want us to do. Amen. Now, messy bit. Continuing with our rubbish theme, I found some recycling crafts which I hope you will enjoy and also will help remind us about this beautiful world that we live in and challenge us to think about the changes that we can make, even if they're small ones, that will make a difference. So we have a hedgehog planter. Continuing with the planting, we have a little foxy planter, although I think actually it looks a bit more like a red panda. We have a beautiful piggy bank made by my daughter. We have a watering can, no water in it today, to water these lovely planters that we've made. We've got some Skittles, and there's a whole host of challenges and ideas on the website. Some of them, like this, far too challenging for me. You have to be much cleverer than that. But there are all sorts in there, a little bit of something for everybody. So enjoy the messy, enjoy the crafts, enjoy the challenges, and let me know how you get on. Amen.